Okay, now we are recording.
Okay then. In that case, we can do this properly. If we can get everything settled. So this is the changing over of one of the signs that was up here earlier
All right.
in commemoration of Nia joining the server and my town.
Yay!
We now have 7 people. Wait. We have to do this properly.
Okay.
Yeah. Oops. This isn't my house. Okay. So we're going to use these ones and these ones. Okay, good. Now we're going to celebrate this properly. Okay,
All
ready for
right.
this? Okay.
Yay!
Yay.
Yay!
So pretty.
Yay!
Yay. Okay, so yes. And in commemoration of your new skin, we'll do something else
Yeah.
instead of a cross-eyed Alucard.
He ain't cross-eyed. He just he's everything. Oh my god. Alucard.
Yeah.
I love how I got the pigs in the background while we were commemorating. The pigs. And the sheep were all looking too, like, yeah, what's going on?
Whee! So yeah, like as you can see, there's like a forest and a ton, whatever the area is. So just don't make it like a really thick forest, and we won't have any problems.
Alrighty.
And if there's any questions on any other rules of the town or rules on the server, anything like that, just let me know.
I will.
Yay! Celebratory cookie day! Yay!
Yay!
Yay! Yay! Yay!
Dak, how many cookies do you have?
17.
I was about to say, did you bake all your cookies?
I have more. I left them at the house in my excess food storage chest.
Don't have to worry about mobs coming in and killing everything. Oh lord.
So, I mean, you're on the outside of the fencing, but even with you being on the outside of the fencing, your house area is lit up well enough that way there shouldn't be an issue. The
Right.
only issue that there might be is trees. But if you keep it lit up well enough, then even the trees won't be an issue. So, there.
Torch.
Yes, I'm giving you those torches, and so if you need to, you can light up the area behind your house where the
Right.
trees are a little bit better if you feel that that might make you a little bit more comfortable.
Alright.
Also, even though it is, there shouldn't be an issue, I'm going to put some lighting up on top of your house. Um, even though there shouldn't be an issue, just to make sure that nothing spawns on top of your house. So, yeah.
That
There's
would be
that.
awesome. Just look up. Oh, be like, oh look, there's a
Look at all the
skeleton,
spiders.
right? Like, ah,
But yeah, so your house is done, so yay.
yay! Screenshot it.
Jeez. But yes, welcome to the town. Anytime you wanna come on and play and stuff is all good.
Oh,
Oh, that's the other thing you have to do.
what?
Go in there and pick a spot in there, and you're going to set your home.
Oh, okay.
That way you have, a set home. Now, mind you, you could have your home set over near my stuff and just, whatever, but I would say set home somewhere in here.
Okay.
And that way, whenever you go and you use slash home later on, you'll be at the point you set your home at.
Okay. So how do you set it?
Okay, set home is simply, I forget if this is a front slash or a back slash. Oh my gosh. It's slash set home. I'm just trying to remember if it's one word or two.
I think it's one word because it just says home set.
Okay. Now then. Also, you're gonna want to set a death warp. That way, if for some reason you die, you will go to where that is instead of going to spawn. Because right now, since you don't have a warp point set, if you die, you'll just go back to spawn.
Okay.
So what you're going to do is you're going to click on the bed, and it should say something about like warp set or something.
Spawn bed. You will respawn at this bed when you die.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. So there you go. Now, sometimes, like, say you decide that you want to do parkour,
Uh
it's
huh.
very rare, but it does happen where sometimes, depending on how long the parkour is or how hard the parkour is, there might be um, beds at the parkour, which is pretty much like checkpoints and stuff. So, depending on that, like if you wanted to, you could, set your death point there. That way, if you were to die at the parkour, you would warp to the last place your checkpoint was. The death point can always be moved.
Okay.
The bed can always be moved. If the bed is destroyed, then you will respawn at the spawn point because, the death point, your warp is gone.
Yeah. Ah.
Okay.
Okay.
Any questions?
No, you're a very good teacher. I have none. At the.
Yay.
Yay.
But yeah, if you want to add anything or whatever, just let me know.
Okay.
If you have like if you want to make like an animal farm or something, please let me know because that is like a major change on your house.
All right.
If you want to add a basement, as long as it's within the dimensions that your house is in, then it wouldn't be a problem. Just give me a heads up. Hey, yeah, I'm making a basement. Um, but if if you decide to, make something that's bigger than the dimensions, then definitely ask me if it's cool because I don't know what exactly is underneath the land right here.
Okay.
So, if you let me know that you're going to be doing it and I okay it, and then it turns out, you know, either Lost Man or Dash had something underneath, then it just makes it easier for me to kind of play referee in case they're like, hey, someone broke into my tunnel or something.
Okay.
So it's just it's I really like having communication in my town. A good example was there was somebody who did live here at one point, and he really didn't keep in contact at all. Like, even if it's just like messages, like email through here or even through Skype or whatever, he didn't tell me, hey, I'm going to be making my house bigger. And it was huge.
Oh,
It was like really big. And it's like, okay, dude, please don't make it that big. Didn't even inform me of any changes or anything like that. And he was also digging into a tunnel that me and the person that's semi living in the same Minecraft house as I am, that we had done. So he was digging into a tunnel that wasn't his. And he wasn't really seeming to follow the town rules. So as long as you follow the rules, then there shouldn't be any issues.
right.
And yeah, okay. So later on, we can, go to resource and we can start, like seeing about
Farming.
doing, yeah, seeing about doing some mining and some farming and things like that. So there shouldn't be much of an issue there. And, if you notice anybody griefing any of your stuff, let me know as soon as possible. That way I can check the log locks
All right.
and log locks, log blocks.
Tongue tied there for a moment, huh?
Yeah, right.
Why is someone
And
asking to go to jail?
because they'll do that. Like, they might have broken something or they might have done something and they know that they did something wrong and they want to go to jail, or they just want to go to jail because reasons. So
Reasons, okay.
now every once in a while, we will put someone in jail if they ask to go, but it's mostly for kicks and giggles. Every once in a while, we'll be like really just like, oh, you want to go to jail? No, but we can put you in the lava pit. Do you want to go in the lava pit?
No, not the lava
And
pit.
at that point, they're like, never mind.
No, not the lava pit.
So yes, so we have symmetry, butterflies, and other signs. So, yay. But yeah, if you need anything else, just let me know. I'm usually very try to be very helpful about stuff. I'd give you better armor if I had the well, I do have the means to actually make the armor, but I kind of don't want to.
You don't have to. I got
I mean,
I got the gold one in the trunk.
you're talking to some girl that has, a gold crown on her head and that's it. Um, because I don't care. If I die, I don't care.
You're not afraid? Yeah. Actually, put that away before you hit something and something breaks and you be like, oh no!
Anyway. Do. Oh yeah, I kind of need the thingy before that, don't I? There we go. Okay. Well,
Oh, that's why it's glowing, because it's a crown?
actually, it's if you see something that glows and it has like a semi purpley tint to it, because I don't think anything else glows, but it's like a purpley tint to anything,
Uh-huh.
that means it's enchanted.
Oh, okay.
Like, this is enchanted, I think it's with protection something or other, and it's also named. It's actually called like Princess Nishi's crown or something like that. Someone made it for me.
And you don't look cross-eyed when you put it on. I'm not gonna get
Yeah,
over Alucard.
that's okay. Somebody actually had a minion skin, like the
Okay.
Despicable Me minion,
Uh huh.
and they had the one eye in the middle with the goggle. And whenever they put on the helmet, they couldn't see at all.
Oh my god.
Because I mean, you see the the one eye in the center, and it was like directly centered. So whenever they put on the helmet, it's like it covered the eye,
Oh
and it
my
was
god.
hilarious. But with the skin the way it was like the eye looked like a target, like a bullseye,
Mm-hmm.
and you had people saying that while we were, showing off the archery, and it's like, yeah, that's
Oh my god.
who has the longest time in jail? What?
Right? You're reading it. Okay.
The longest time in jail. Well, that depends. You have some people that are supposed to be in jail for like 10 years, 30 years, and mostly it's just so, it's like they jail them and then they may or may not ban them. I mean, I've seen somebody on a different server like jail somebody for I forget how many hours. It's just like, wow.
Wow.
Oh, that's another thing. Since you are fairly new to Minecraft, you won't have to worry about it. But I know that you saw the rules about it saying no AFK machines and things like that.
Right.
But there are things called AFK machines, which what it does is it makes it where a person stays in game, but they're not at their keyboard. But it's like a constant moving thing. And the issue with that is that we don't let AFK machines happen because of, it just adds to their time. We want to make sure people are playing in order to get from being a player to a member, and it's just like cheating because you're not
Oh.
really active. Now, sometimes, you'll AFK just standing somewhere and trying to organize a chest. That happens. Or, whatever. But you're still in game, but you're not going to be, I mean, everybody goes AFK for a little bit. They
Right.
might not try to, it might be, just them doing whatever, but, it's still possible.
Yeah, I feel like AFK for an hour. That's.
Um, if you're AFK for too long, you will get kicked. Mostly, we try to enforce that. Some people don't. Some people do. It just depends on either, like a multitude of things. Like if there's a lot of people on the server, if the person is AFKing near, say, like a mob spawner, that is a definite no-no, and you will get kicked. The mob spawners help with XP grinding. And like I already told you, the experience goes towards being able to do like things with the enchanted table where you can actually make enchanted items or whatnot. So, there are plenty of ways of, getting your levels up aside from like smelting or mining and things like that. But just, certain rules, don't AFK near a mob spawner because we've had people AFK and it turns out there's like over 200 things that show up in this really small one by one square drop, and it really lags up the server.
Wow.
Yeah. That's another thing is whenever people make farms, you know, you can have like 200 animals and things total, and that includes like villagers and whatnot.
Right.
We just want to make sure that they have a large enough area. That way it doesn't do anything with the server. because the because if you have a smaller area with a lot of different um, animals in it, it's like the what is it? It's like something about collision, and I forget exactly what it is, but it's like it it has to account for this many entities in this area and all that stuff, and it can mess everything up. So anyway,
Wait, weren't you supposed to be going to study?
yeah, and I'm gonna be heading out now, but hopefully all that's good for you. So yeah,
Yeah.
okay. In that case, I will see you later. I have to, yeah. I mean, I think I've been doing really good with my studying. I have gotten certain things down, other things I haven't gotten down, but I'm writing it in a notebook as well as doing like flashcards. So whenever I go to work, I have flashcards so I can use those whenever I go on break and stuff because uh, we can't really have that much stuff whenever we go into the building anyway. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure I could take a notebook in, but I would have nowhere to put it. They have lockers, but I couldn't have a lock on it. Not that
Oh.
anyone, yeah, but at the same point, it's like who would take a notebook that just has actions and origins and insertions of muscles? I don't know, but anyway. Alrighty, so I guess I'm gonna head off to study and eat and all that stuff. So, gonna tell my peoples. Yeah, like almost every single admin has some sort of weirdness too whenever they come on. Like Cobalt calls everybody her minions.
Okay.
I call everybody my lovelies. I don't know why, I just do. Take care.
I'm about to send you. How
Good.
did you go straight and then turn around and go straight in and lose your house? Like, what the heck?
But yeah, if you need to get anywhere, like if you want to go back to market and stuff like that, um, just warp spawn and you'll be good.
Okay. I'm
Um,
probably gonna head off too because I need to eat.
okay, but it was fun,
Yes.
and I guess I'll be looking forward to you putting these up on your
My channel.
yeah, your channel. So hearing myself would probably be fun because I'll probably sound like a nerd.
Oh, please. I hate the sound of my voice, though. But no, you're my teacher.